Stop number 27 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to North Wilkesboro Speedway in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, as we are here today for the running of the Tyson Holly Farms 400 as we're set for 60 laps of racing on this .625 mile racetrack located in the Brushy Mountains in the heart of Wilkes County, North Carolina. As we have 38 cars lined up for this race here today. And here's your starting lineup. On the pole for this race here today, it's Joshua Osborne. In car number 26, and alongside of him is car 75, Quentin Moore. Quentin's won 3 times this season so far. Joshua's won twice, and a pair of Motor Oil Company cars, by the way, on the front row. Joshua for Quaker State, and Quentin for Valvoline on this car. So, going to be interesting to see how those two, and they're 2 of the fastest cars in happy hour as well, too. So, they should be 2 of the cars to watch here today. Second row has car 3, Cole Deaver, the GM Goodrun Chevrolet, twice a winner this season so far. He won at Atlanta, and he also won the last race we brought to you on the tour at Martinsville. He's alongside Charles Sandfer, the driver at Deaver, beat out by that race at Martinsville, by the way, too, as a matter of fact. He's in row number 2, starting alongside. Third row has the championship points leader, Jessica Shelton, number 9, the Coors Melling Ford. She comes into this race with a 70-point lead over Nathan Ormond coming in this race here today. She starts in 5th position in car number 9, the Coors Melling Ford, 5-time winner this season so far. She's alongside Seth Cullen, car 52, the Alka-Seltzer Pontiac. Going to row number 4, it's the Dillons. Dylan Young in number 2 and Dylan Potey in 94. 5th row has Austin Reed in 84, the Miller High Life Buick, here coming fresh off a 5th place run at Martinsville. He's alongside number 42, Kyle Matthews in the Peak Antifreeze Pontiac. Going to row 6 is number 28, Keith Batson, the winner at Darlington this season, the Southern 500. The Texaco Haviland Ford. He's alongside number 55. That's Harrison Ponder in the Skull Classic Oldsmobile. Going to row number 7, it's car number 7, Rafaela Duke, the Daytona 500 and Brickyard 400 winners this season. He's alongside number 70. That is Daniel Voiles, the Sons Medford Speed Rumpel Furniture AC Spark Plugs Pontiac. Going to the next row down is number 21, Benjamin Miles, and number 29, that is Zachary Fitzwater. Next row down is number 25. That's the Dover winner. It is Colin Cropley, the first Dover winner, I should say, this season. The Folgers Chevrolet car 25. That car's going to be going to a Ford next season. The Folgers sponsorship will. In the number 6 car. Alongside Colin will be number 27, Nathan Ormond, number 2 in points coming in this race here. Looking to make some points gains this seat here today. Next row is number 11, Noah Sewell in the Boazar Ford. He's alongside number 83. That is Stephen Colon, the Bullseye Barbecue Sauce Oldsmobile. Next row down is number 6. That's Aubrey Scott, who shocked them all in the night race at Bristol this season, winning that event. The Strolite Ford car number 6. He's alongside number 71. That is Nathan Hudson, who won a second Talladega race this season. Next row is number 4, William Brock, and number 88, Laura Chung. Next row down is James Henry in 66. Beside him will be car number 15. That is Jackson Haywood. Next row is number 17, Michael Whitman, and number 33, Amanda Evans. Next row down has number 16. That is Alexander Rowe. He's alongside number 14, Eric Monaco. Next row down is number 43, Mike Becker, and number 10, Caleb Fogler. Then it's number 5, Phil Parker, and number 8, Ryan Brommer. Then it's number then it's number 30, Allison Rain, and number 90, that is Kat Besson, and starting shotgun is number 89, that is Samantha Oscon. I made a mistake too. Daniel Bouchard actually starts alongside Amanda Evans, not Michael Whitman, by the way. So it's Bouchard, Evans, Whitman, and Monaco. Then it's Rowe and Fogler. Then Becker and Brommer, Parker and Kat Batson, and Allison Rain alongside the 89 of Samantha Oscon. So that's your starting lineup for today's running event here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And here's the command to fire the engines for the Tyson Holly Farms 400. Command has been given to party engines as we're still racing here today on this .625 mile racetrack as the pace car leads the field around for the pace lap. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this here at North Wilkesboro. Well, whatever was the problem on Joshua Osborne's car on on the start, though, has been repaired, and he's caught back up with the field. Pace car's about to duck off on the pit road here as we're about to get set for the start of the Tyson Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. As the pace car's on the pit road, the green flag's about to fly, and we are underway in the Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro. And Jessica Shelton is turning around on a start. The points leader has been wrecked on the first lap. Colin Cropley has flipped over. Mike Becker was involved. So was Noah Sewell. So was Alexander Rowe. But there's the big casualty. Jessica Shelton, from fifth starting position, turned on the very first lap and hard into the wall and hard into everybody else. And she had a 70-point advantage coming into this event over Nathan Ormond, who started this race in 18th position and take a look at what happened on the start of the race here. Jessica Shelton gets into Charles Sandfer in the 57 car. And that sends Jessica right into Dylan Young, who she comes across the nose of. Hard in the inside wall goes Jessica on the inside lane. Meantime, Noah Sewell turns Colin Cropley in the 25 car. And then Colin goes upside down right there. And here comes Alexander Rowe hard into the 9 car, and same with the 43 of Becker. Jessica almost ricochets right into Allison Rain in the 30 machine. But on that points, I'm sure for Jessica, going to be out the window now for that number 9 team. Oh my gosh, and that is a bad break for the number 9 Coors team. On board with Jessica Shelton. This is not going to be a good sound. And there she be, out of the race already before it even began. Good news for Jessica, she's not going to be dead last in this race, though. But that is going to be a whole ton of points she is going to lose right here. Cars out of race are Jessica Shelton, Colin Cropley, Noah Sewell, Alexander Rowe, and Mike Becker. And I'm sure Cropley's going to want to have some words with Noah Sewell after he turned Cropley around, come off turn number 2. Just like I'm sure Jess is going to want to have words with Charles Sandfer and Dylan Young. Only difference for Jess, though, Charles and Dylan's they're still out there on the track, and Jessica's in the garage area done for the day. So Jessica's going to be 34th in this race here, as Cropley's 35th. 36 will be Noah Sewell. 37th will be Alexander Rowe, and 38th, last position, will be Mike Becker. But 33 cars remain in this race there, and all of them on the lead lap. Joshua Osborne is your leader, as we'll get some restart right after this. Pace car on the pit road right now. Joshua Osborne is the leader. Quentin Moore second position. Third is Cole Deaver. Charles Sandfer is in fourth position, and fifth is Seth Cole. Jessica Shelton was to have one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race here. But 2 of the in-car cameras remain. That's Keith Batson and Joshua Osborne. Green flag back underway on lap number 7. And here comes Quentin Moore to the low side. The outside pole sitter of this event here. He and Osborne were 2 of the fastest cars on the track in happy hour. And they're going to be 3 wide off turn number 4. Here comes Cole Deaver. And whoa, Seth Cullen, Charles Sandfer is getting into it right now. Quentin takes the lead, but here comes Osborne, Deaver, and Sandfer 3 wide per turn into turn 3. Oh my gosh. And Dylan Young hard in the wall, come off off the 4th turn. And there's the Keith Batson's involved, Harrison Ponder's involved. Harrison saying, "Out of my way, Laura Chung. I've got somebody to pursue here." And don't blame it on Michael Whitman, Harrison. So Keith Batson and Harrison Ponder. There's what happened right there. They come off turn number 4, and Dylan Young got loose here. Gets turned by Seth Cole. He was running just ahead of Dylan Poteet, the 94 car. Here comes Keith Batson, and Keith just center punches the back of Dylan Young's car. Kyle Matthews just barely missed. And here comes Harrison Ponder, and right into the 28 car he goes there, and the 70 car of Daniel Voiles got a piece of it. Boy, this is going to be an attrition-filled race here already, and already we have got 6 cars out of this race already. Keith Batson, the latest casualty out of the race here, but oh my gosh. And we're just on lap number 11 here, guys, and this is going to be here. But Quentin Moore just took the lead away from Joshua Osborne before all this happened here. Here, Cole Deaver is now 2nd position. 3rd is now Charles Sandfer. Then it's Seth Cullen 4th, and Joshua Osborne, the pole sitter, has dropped to 5th position. 6th position is Dylan Poteet. Austin Reed right now runs in 7th position in the 84 car. 8th is Dylan Young, damaged up in the back end and all. Kyle Matthews runs in 9th, and Raphael LeDuc runs in 10th position. William Brock's 11th. 12th is Benjamin Miles. 13th is Zachary Fitzwater, who won on his track back in the Virginia 400 earlier this season. Aubrey Scott is 14th. 15th is Nathan Orman. And Orman making a points harvest here with Shelton out of the race. He's in 15th right now. But still got plenty of racing left to go here. Daniel Voiles is 16th. 17th position is Stephen Colon. 18th is Nathan Hudson. James Henry is 19th. And Michael Whitman runs in 20th position. So let's take a break here. We'll be right back for North Wilkesboro Speedway here. Quentin Moore is your leader. Pace car on the pit road right now. So we're about to get set for green flag racing on lap number 4. It'll be on lap number 15, I should say here. As Quentin Moore leads, and it's Cole Deaver, Charles Sandfer, Seth Cole, and Joshua Osborne, the top 5. Green flag back out, back underway here on lap 15 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. 46 laps remaining. So I mentioned Keith Batson, Jessica Shelton, and Joshua Osborne were our 3 in-car cameras in this race here. And 2 of those in-car cameras are already out, and that's Shelton and Batson. Osborne is the only camera we got left in this race. But meantime, Sandfer and Deaver, they are side by side now. Come on, turn number 2. And here comes Poteet, the 94 Sunoco Ultra Oldsmobile, and he is up to the 4th position right now. And Joshua Osborne and the 84 of Austin Reed trading some paint here. Pair of Buicks, and a 66 car of James Henry's into the wall on the front stretch now. There he is in the Banquet Frozen Foods Chevy. Henry was running in 18th position when all this happened too, and that's going to cause caution number 3 to fly. Lap number 17. Well, there's what caused the 3rd caution flag of the day here. James Henry and Nathan Hudson get into it. Come off turn number 4 here. Hudson just drives Henry right into the inside lane. Hard into the wall he goes. Pancakes the driver's side door. Comes back almost right into Laura Chung and Michael Whitman and the Jackson Haywood cars. Caleb Fogler gets through. So does Eric Monaco and Cement Oscon. But everybody gets through A-OK after this whole ordeal as James is still on the track right now in a 66 machine. Running right now in 32nd position is where he's at right now. He was running 18th when the spin happened. Quentin Moore continues to lead here at North Wilkesboro. Back for the restart right after this. Just as you rejoin us, green flag flies back underway on lap number 23 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Quentin Moore's your leader, then Charles Sandfer is now second position. Third position is now Cole Deaver. And 3 wide here, Deaver and James Henry. Oh, no, they're going to be 4 wide off turn number 4. This is not going to be pretty at all. And because of that little skirmish right there, Cole Deaver loses third to Joshua Osborne. And that was close right there. And meantime, Charles Sandfer's about ready to take the lead from Quentin Moore. The yellow flag flies for the 4th time here at Wilkesboro Speedway. Boy, are we even going to have any green flag racing here today? That's going to be the question here. And it's Cement Oscon this time who's crashed in the 89 car. So Charles Sandfer now takes the lead in number 57 car with Quentin Moore second. And take a look at what happened to cause the yellow flag to fly. Yep, it's him and... It was Oscon getting right into the 90 car of Cat Batson. And he just drives Cat right into the inside wall there. Just about comes back right into Phil Parker in the 5 car. And Oscon thinking, oh no, not this again. But the Evan Rude Pontiac comes off of pit road. And he will rejoin the event here today. Trying to get himself into a pretty decent run here today. And again, as we mentioned, 6 cars out of the race already here. And we're almost halfway home here. We're on lap number 26 right now. And now Oscon and James Henry, the only 2 cars not on the lead lap. They are running right now 31st and 32nd respectively. But for Charles Sandfer, looking for his first victory of the season in the Heinz 57 Pontiac, leads here at North Wilkesboro Speedway here. Then it's Quentin Moore, Joshua Osborne, Cole Deaver, and Seth Cole, the top 5 when we come back here for a restart. Restart happening here at North Wilkesboro, lap number 30 here as we're almost halfway home. Here in the Tyson Holly Farms 400, it's Charles Sandfer, the leader. Then Quentin Moore, Joshua Osborne, Cole Deaver, Seth Cole, the top 5. William Brock is in 6th position. Then Austin Reed 7th. Dylan Poteet 8th. 9th is Nathan Orman. And Dylan Young runs in 10th position. On board inside Joshua Osborne's car, the Quaker State Buick, and somebody slammed the wall. Heard somebody slam the wall. Come on, turn number 4, turn number 2, I should say. And Seth Cole into the wall. Come off turn number 2 right there. The 30 position, the 52 machine. And a crash right there. That's Phil Parker and Allison Rain that's involved in off turn number 2. And still no caution. So no caution flag is flown here as you see. Oh, and Nathan Ormond! That was close. Ormond just about lost it. Come out to number 4. As now he and Austin Reed go out in the 2784 cars, and now the yellow flag is flown. 5th caution of the day at North Wilkesboro Speedway here as they come out turn number 4 right there. Tussle to the start-finish line. And it's Ryan Brommer in the 8 and Cat Batson in the 90. Well, that's the obvious indication of what caused the yellow flag to fly. That was the 15 of Jackson Haywood that has crashed. Jackson was running in 13th position as he was inside of the 4 car of William Brock. And right when Orman just about got crashed, Haywood gets turned by the 29 of Zachary Fitzwater, and here comes Kyle Matthews in the 42 car. Right into the 15, turns him up around. Aubrey Scott just misses. Benjamin Miles does not, however. And again, James Henry Cement Oscon, two of the lap cars, they get into the crash as well too. And there's Ryan Brommer, how he got involved. And here comes Cat Batson in the 90 car, right into the 8. But now before that happened right there, here's what happened. Here's what caused all those deals that did not cause the yellow flag to fly. Here comes Allison Rain and the 5 of Phil Parker, how they got involved. Harrison Potter gets right into the 30 car of Rain the first time. And then Allison just hooks Phil Parker, and right into the wall she goes. And that didn't cause the yellow flag. Meantime, Seth Cole got turned by Austin Reed into the wall. He went, and that didn't cause the yellow flag. So yellow flag is about to ascend here at North Wilkesboro Speedway here, descend, I should say. 5 yellow flags so far. We're 21 laps from the finish here as we're about to get the green flag to restart here on lap number 40 here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. It's Charles Sandfer, your leader. Then it's Joshua Osborne, Dylan Poteet, Quentin Moore, and Nathan Orman, the top 5. Poteet clears the lap traffic right there to 66 and 89 cars. They come out to number 4. And here comes Austin Reed to the low side. He's got the help from Dylan Young in the 2 car. And Austin just points Nathan Orman right into the 75 car. And Orman up and over goes a 27 car. Quentin Moore was also involved in the 75 car. Well, and that was close for Phil Parker. Just about got the end of the pit wall. Caution number 6 at North Wilkesboro Speedway, and now happening on lap number 42. Of this event. Unflippin' real. And Nathan Orman, who is in good position to get all those points to gain all those points on Jessica Shelton. Well, unfortunately, it does not come to pass for the number 27 team. And they were running in 6th position right there. And there's the Ormond gets into it with Quentin Moore. And here comes Austin Reed. Just points the 27 car right into the 75 car. And hard in the turn 1 wall goes the 27 car. And then Quentin Moore decides, well, you're not done yet, but you are going to be now. Up on 2 wheels at first, and then gives him another shove, and upside down goes Ormond. And all the while, Quentin Morse is bulldozing Ormond side over side, end over end, as Ken Squire would say. And here comes everybody else. Aubrey Scott, Michael Whitman, Jackson Haywood, Caleb Fogler, Cologne, and Laura Chung got through okay. And everybody else just getting on the brakes and playing a game of where do I go when I get there. Field giving the 1 to go before we get the restart here on lap number 46. It'll be restart happening on lap 47, I should say. As we are 15 laps from the finish at North Wilkesboro Speedway, Charles Sandfer looking for his first victory of the season. He's your leader. Second is Joshua Osborne. Third is Dylan Poteet. Fourth is Dylan Young. Fifth is Austin Reed. Another top 5 run for the 84 team. Cole Deaver, 6th position. 7th is Nathan Hudson. 8th position is Rafael Leduc. 9th is William Brock. And 10th is Laura Chung. That's how they run right now. Average speed just a little over 61 miles an hour. Not very fast in North Wilkesboro because of all the caution flags. I don't think we're going to be done wrecking yet, neither. As the green flag flies back underway, lap number 47 at Wilkesboro, 14 to go. Battle going on for position right there as Dylan Poteet's up on the high side. Here comes Austin Reed to the low side. Looking for 3rd place, and he's got it. Car number 84 on a tremendous run right now as they go into turn number 1 right now. Cole Deaver right there behind him, and behind him is now William Brock in the 4 car. As the 3 and the 4 are almost at together right there. Now he goes inside of Poteet. It takes 4th position away from him. And we may have a battle for the lead for the win developing possibly here. And whoa, Austin and Rafael Leduc in the 7 car is slow. Tough break for Rafael Leduc. The 7 car is running. He was running 13th, and he has stopped on the track. And the yellow flag, I think, may be flying here. Nope, we're still green. Yeah, Leduc's now teleported on the pit road. But meantime, Quentin Moore's now pulled up right ahead of the leaders, Charles Sandfer and Joshua Osborne. Now the caution flag flies. And this happening with 9 laps remaining in this race here. And it might have been for Amanda Evans in the 33 car that has crashed, possibly. And it was for Amanda Evans. Here comes... And Daniel Bolsk is riding Amanda Evans, and then in the 66 car of James Henry. And James Henry up on 3 wheels. As meantime, the 33 and the 70 cars gets... tangled up together. Here comes Jackson Haywood, just misses the deal. Might have got a tap might have tapped the 33 just a little bit, but the 33 car on pit road to maybe fix the damage here. But there's real as 8 laps remaining in this race. That's going to be pretty much. Might as well just go ahead and load her up and prepare for Charlotte, which is next on the tour for the Melling Yellow 500. And this is the first of 3 straight races here in the state of North Carolina, by the way, too. Charlotte's next on the tour after this. And then after Charlotte, we'll be heading to Rockingham for the AC Delco 400. And I should mention, too, the Charlotte race, of course, the Melling Yellow 500, which is next on the tour, race number 28, race number 29's the AC Delco 400 at Rockingham. Race 30 will be at Phoenix. The running of the Subway 500, and then that's the next, and then the season finale, the Napa Auto Parts 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So 4 races left to go on the season for the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 33, which I mentioned North Wilkesboro will also be one of the stops in the NNSCRA Truck Series, by the way. So stay tuned for that when we get to that series. So caution flag is out for the. I think this is the 7th time. Here at Wilkesboro Speedway. Pace cars lights are now off. And we are going to get set to go racing here. 9 cars out of this race here. Actually, make that 10 cars out of this race here. It's a header failure on the 7 car of Rafael Leduc that has knocked him out of the race here. 28 cars remain and 24 of them on the lead lap. Can Charles Sandfer hold on? He's your leader. Then it's Osborne, Austin Reed, Cole Deaver, and William Brock. Green flag back up with 4 laps remaining. Here comes Osborne to the low side of Sandfer for the number 1 spot. Down to 3 to go now. Osborne to the low side now. He's still on the back bumper of Charles Sandfer's car. Here comes Austin Reed for 2nd place. Austin to the low side. Gets past Osborne as they come off turn number 4 now. Coming out for 2 laps to go. And that's going to let Charles Sandfer just pull ahead. Into the 3rd turn now here. Got to give a call to that number 84 car. What a tremendous race Austin Reed has driven. As they come out turn number 4 right now, the white flag is waved for Charles Sandfer. He has 1 lap remaining in the Tyson Holly Farms 400. And what has been a chaotic race here today, but Charles has been in the best position all day long here. It's going to pay off for him for the California Crusher, as they call him. Off turn number 4, Charles Sandfer wins the Tyson Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And how about Austin Reed, 2nd place for that 84 team? A great run for that team. Joshua Osborne comes home in 3rd position. 4th will go to Dylan Poteet, and Cole Deaver will finish in 5th. 6th will go to William Brock. 7th to Michael Whitman. How about that 17 team finishing 7th? Dylan Young 8th, Nathan Hudson 9th, and Phil Parker will finish in 10th. Average speed 63.700 miles an hour. Marred by all the caution flags, though. But Charles Sandfer, though, it pays off for him today in the Heinz Tomato Ketchup Pontiac. And just a tremendous day for him here. 22 cars finished on the lead lap here. And as we take you the rest of the finishing order here, Laura Chung comes home 11th. 12th will go to Daniel Bouchard. 13th will go to Caleb Fogler. Eric Monaco matches his car number, finishing 14th. Allison Rain 15th. Stephen Cologne 16th. Aubrey Scott 17th. 18th will go to Kat Batson. 19th, Harrison Ponder. Kyle Matthews comes home in 20th. 21st will go to Jackson Haywood. And then Benjamin Miles, the last car to finish on the lead lap, in 22nd. Rest of the cars to finish here: Zachary Fitzwater 23rd, and Cement Oscon, James Henry, Daniel Voiles, Amanda Evans, and Quentin Moore was the last of the finishers here today in 28th position. Here 4 laps down. Cars out of race: Rafael Leduc, Nathan Orman, Ryan Brommer, Seth Cole, Keith Batson. The biggest casualty, as we mentioned, the points leader, Jessica Shelton, out of the race in 34th position here after that lap 1 crash. Colin Cropley, 35th. 36th will go to Noah Sewell. 37th, Alexander Rowe. 38th will go to Mike Becker, last place finisher here today. So that will do here today, North Wilkesboro Speedway here. Congratulations once again to Charles Sandfer, the winner of the Tyson Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Shut up, Lucas! And if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA, South Dakota's average channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on this channel. And if you want in on future seasons of Seth's series, be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And also be sure to check out the current season going on of Seth's Duracell Cup Series, as is going on right now. And another NNSCRA series going on right now is the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series from channel XX7539858X. That's Dylan Young's channel. As his current season is going on right now, the Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And subscribe to that channel for some cool stuff right there. And also subscribe to Thrashman899. That's Levi McIntyre's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. So subscribe to those two channels for some cool stuff. Again, that's X867539, X867539-858X, and Thrashmaniac99. Subscribe to those two channels for some cool stuff. And also subscribe to this channel you're watching right here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, for some good NNSCRA stuff, as we mentioned here today. And also, so that will do it here today at North Wilkes Pro Speedway. Here for now is James Wallace. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of off-road racing at its best, and we'll see you at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Melling 500.